So this morning, I'm reminded that I need to tell my son that I'm proud of him. My morning devotional, I don't even think that was the topic of the video that I was watching, but I guess it kind of was. He was talking about wounds, and I guess parents leave wounds in their kids and how things can be healed over time, and it was part of the topic. But he referenced every man's battle. No, Wild at Heart. Sorry, Wild at Heart was the book that he referenced, and that's where they talk about wounds, and that's where this pastor that was giving the talk in the video that I watched, that's where he came across the concept of having wounds, and at least them being called that, because it's all about going through battle. This life is a battle, it's a war, and you're going to get wounded, and healing those wounds and that sort of thing. But, he said that his dad was alcoholic at some point, but he remembered specific times when his dad made a big impact. So you can miss these opportunities, and that may leave a wound, but at the same time, if you don't miss the opportunity, it can be hugely beneficial to the self-esteem and the self-worth of your kid. And I've known this concept. I have to say I'm guilty of maybe missing, and it just maybe comes to mind all the times that I feel like I've missed it. My son is 3. These videos are for you. You are 3. So it's kind of hard to think I should be telling him these sort of things. I feel like he can't understand, but I know that he can. They're sharp. They get it. And I think of just even 2 days ago, you're riding on your cousin's little electric bike thing that they have, and he just got on it and just started riding, and it was pretty impressive. And we were all taking videos and stuff, and we're just like, man, look at him go! He just hopped on and just started going, and I was proud. I was like, man, he's good. He's just good at things. He's coordinated, good at hitting a baseball. When he was, I think, 2 years old, was hitting a baseball when I've thrown it to him. I've been impressed, and I think I've been guilty of not telling him. I think I need to record this message separately, where I just basically tell him. I don't know how to reference this, but anyway, I just say what I'm thinking so that they can have it forever. The whole concept here is that I'm putting my thoughts down permanently, so that if something happens to me, they're there, and it feels more real. Kobe Bryant died. I guess it's been 2 days now, and I've seen videos, a lot of videos where he's talking to the camera, and it seems like he knows that he'll be gone someday, and he's putting these messages down, kind of motivating people. And maybe he did that for his kids, maybe he did it for everybody, maybe he had, maybe it was not a thought that crossed his mind. He was just talking into the camera just to motivate people and thought he'd live forever. I don't know, but it felt like he knew, hey, someday I'll be gone, I want my message to still be here. So that's it. It reinforces what I'm doing and putting my message down, so that if something happens to me, that you guys, my kids, you guys know what I'm all about. So I guess step 1 is to tell you, to say, hey, I'm proud of you. Definitely in the moment. I think that's that at Wild at Heart, he was talking about those moments. They're kind of rare, and when something happens where you're really proud of them, make a good decision in that moment, you can it's a huge opportunity. If you say, I'm proud of you and I love you and that was a great decision, you reinforce those things in the moment, because that is way more beneficial than the negative feedback that they get when they do something wrong. And so it's a reminder to me. I've known these things, but it's a reminder to me not to miss those opportunities. And maybe just in general, maybe this morning when I see when I see my son when he wakes up, just to get down on his level, face to face, eye to eye, and say, hey, I'm proud of you, and I love you, and there's nothing you can do to change that. There's nothing you can do to screw that up. Even though he's 3, I guess just saying that all the time, so that whenever it does register, if it's not now, then eventually when it does, as early as possible, I'm saying the things that I need to be saying. I think that's the thought for the day, is if you're watching this and you've got kids, to not miss those opportunities. And if you have missed those opportunities, try to make up for it. Just tell them out of nowhere, hey, remember that time that you did this? I don't think it's not as powerful, but it's better than not doing it at all, right? So something to think about. It definitely got me thinking today. I'm glad. I want to record a separate video, like I said, and just keep it saved somewhere, that basically, it's one of those things you see in movies. People record a video and they have it, played when they die, and their family's all around watching. It's their will, they're like telling their will or whatever. And maybe I'll do something like that. But if not anything, just record a short video like this and just look at the camera and just say, hey, and just speak directly to my kids and say, I'm proud of you. I love this about you. Be strong, follow your dreams, just everything that I want to say, get it out and just keep it recorded. That's what this is all about, is diversifying my message to my kids and just having it there in case something happens to me, because I want to be the one to tell them this stuff, no matter what happens to me. Because I'm here now, and I've got a phone, and you can record it, you can put it on YouTube, and it's saved in the cloud, and it's it's there. Maybe not forever. YouTube may go under, and this whole thing is is for nothing. But whatever. I'm giving it a shot. I'm trying. Should probably be saving the video somewhere else. So that's the thought for the day. If you've got kids, tell them you love them. Tell them you're proud of them. Get down on their level. Look at their eyes. If you are a kid, if you're my kid, I love you. I'm proud of you. You impress me all the time. You guys are smart. I'm proud to be your dad. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.